Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Minnie. Welcome back to Mink TV. As promised in my previous video, I'm going to talk about my favorite journal prompts, and this journal prompts has helped me to shift my mindset so much, and it's basically the reason why I've started Mink Care as well. So if you would like to, I've actually created a similar worksheet on all the journal prompts that have changed my mindset, shifted my mindset, down in the description box below. My first journal prompt that I have practiced on, and this is basically like the one that has changed my life. And this is basically the main reason why I've started Mink Care. The journal prompt goes like, if you will not fail, basically if the failure is not an option at all, what would you do? This is a very important prompt. I feel like everyone needs to do this because a lot of time we are bounded by the fear of failure, the fear of, not working out. And this has put me into a perspective on, if failure is not the roadblock, what would I do? Now, I find this particularly important because it has sort of like lift up the burden of failure off your shoulder, because we procrastinate a lot, we put things off a lot, and sometimes the things that we put off, we don't see the urgency in it. When I do this activity, I see possibilities, I see delight in the project that seems so daunting, that seems so scary, and when the burden of failure is lifted up my shoulder, I figure out that there is actually ways to make this work. So this is why I think everyone should really start doing this journal prompt. My second favorite journal prompt is list down, your role in life. So list down every role you are playing in life. This was recommended to me by one of my friend Katrine, which you will see her in future videos. So I started out listing all of my roles, like I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I am a future counselor, mental health advocate, I'm a girlfriend, I am a friend, I am any roles that you are playing in life. And then pick 3 of your main roles. Now, these 3 main roles, who would be affected by you? For example, if I picked daughter, then my parents would be affected by, it's the most important people that led me to have this role. You get what I mean? So, for example, if I'm a sister, then my siblings will be revolving around me. And if I am a girlfriend, then my boyfriend would be the one that's revolving around me. So write down those people that is important to you with that role, and then write down the next journal prompt. The next journal prompt is to write down what would you like to hear them say about you on your funeral. I know this may sound a little bit like dark and sad, and I know it's scary to do this, but when I did this, I had a clearer sense of purpose on why I'm doing the thing that I'm doing. One of my role that I really look up, value the most, is being a counselor or a mental health advocate in future. So when I write down what I want people to say about me during my funeral, it gave me a sense of why am I starting Mink Care. I really want them to say that I was there to help them, I was there to support them, and I was also the listening ear. So it gave me a clarity on why I'm doing the things that I'm doing right now. So try this yourself. You may cry, you may have a lot of emotion. That's the whole purpose. It's to tap into your emotions and also find clarity and purpose in the things that you are working on. The next thing that I would do on a basically day-to-day basis during my 30 days habit challenge is every single morning I would write down one thing that I want to attract today. This is in align with the law of attraction, where you have to imagine the things that you want to attract, and you have to be in that position and be as if you are already having those things. When I do this exercise, I realize that I am putting myself in a right track of mindset, at least in the right roadmap towards the things that I want to achieve that day. For example, today I want to attract productivity. I will not only write productivity, I will imagine myself like, what will I be doing in order to achieve this identity. The more you think about it, the more you would notice them and the more you would reach out to them. Okay, so I've been reading the book on Atomic Habit by James Clear, and I really find a lot of good value in it. One of the journal prompts that I have started doing based on that book and the idea in that book is to think of an identity that you would want to create. Now, a lot of people think that identity is solid and it's really just who you are, but the truth is you can create your own identity based on your habits, based on your behavior. One of the identity that I want to build is to be an entrepreneur. Now, when you think about the role that you want to build, the identity that you want to build, think of the things that this kind of person will do. They will work on their business, they will do their research, they will take action. Now, when you think about that, every single day, think of it as a voting system. So if I am doing this video, I am casting a vote on the identity of an entrepreneur. So it gives me a perception that when I fall off track, it doesn't mean I'm failing, and it means that I can still pick myself up, vote for the person that I want to be. As long as you are voting more for the identity that you want to build, then you are that identity. So it also creates a motivation and a momentum for you to become the person that you want to be. Just like workout, the more you work out, the stronger you get. So with the mind, the more you practice, the better you get. Thank you so much for watching. I hope all these journal prompts help, and I hope it leads you to finding out who you are and what you can do with your power. And with that said, I'm gonna see you next week where I'm going to talk about my 30 days habit challenge. I'm going to show you step by step what I did and also include some of other worksheets that I've created to help me in that process. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye bye!